for congruency of triangle is that, not congruency of figures is that their shape and size both simultaneously are equal, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is the criteria of congruency of figures. But for the case of similarity of similar figures, only the shape are same. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Shape are same, but size may or may not be
Good
equal.
evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Assalamu alaikum, Rizwan.
Walaikum salam, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
Alhamdulillah, sir.
Yeah, so let's wait for Shaima and Talha. In the meanwhile, let's discuss what we learned so far in the triangle
Okay.
chapter. Okay. Yeah, so this
Yes,
is
sir.
about similar figure. Shape should be the same, but size may or may not be same. Okay, Hashim.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And then there are two criterions of similar figures. What are those? That first is that their angles, I should write corresponding angles. So their corresponding angles are equal. Okay. And second thing is that their corresponding sides are proportional. So what do I mean by that? So let's say I take these example of two squares. Okay. So yeah, why it is hanged? So it's frozen. Yeah. Okay. So let me take the example of two squares. Let's say this is one square, right? And let's say I have a bigger square. So you see that what is the angle of, let's say this is A, B, C, D. And let's say this is P, Q, R, and S. So what is the angle, each angle of these squares?
So
Yeah,
angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D, and angle P, angle Q, angle R, angle S.
all these are what?
Angles of the
Yeah,
figure.
yeah, angles of figure, but how much is that? They
They
are
are
all,
corresponding.
yeah, they are all 90 degrees, right?
Yeah, yes.
Angle A equals to 90, and angle B, angle C, angle D. So, and similar cases for P and Assalamu alaikum Talha. Right. So you see that angle A equals to angle P. Right. Angle B equals to angle Q. Angle what? C equals to angle R, and angle what is that? D equals to angle S. So you see that all angles are equal. Right. Is that correct, Hashim? Yes. So this is the first criterion. Okay. And let's say that AB is 2 centimeter. So this is 2 centimeter, this is 2 centimeter, this is 2 centimeter. And let's say that this PQ is 5 centimeter, or let's say this is 4 centimeter. This is 4 centimeter, this is 4 centimeter, this is 4 centimeter. So what would be AB by PQ? This would be 2 by 4, which is 1 by 2. Right, Harshit?
Yes, sir.
So similar case for BC by QR and DC by SR and AD by PS. So you can see that AB by PQ equals to, so all these ratio are proportional, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is the second criteria. So you can see that from first and second criteria, we can say that squares are similar figures, right?
Oh, yes,
So
sir.
if any of the polygons, and same case for the triangles also, you can check for the equilateral triangle, not any triangle, but equilateral triangle. So if these two conditions are fulfilled, then those polygons would be called similar figures. So this was about the first exercise. Any doubt?
No, sir, no doubt.
Yeah, and in the second exercise, okay, so Rizwan and Tala, you guys also listen. So
Yes,
for
sir,
in,
listen.
yeah, in the second exercise, we learned two things on, right? This was about similarity of triangles. So in this exercise, we learned that if we have, which is theorem 6 point, right? So in this exercise, we learned theorem 6.1, which says that if I draw a parallel line to the third side, starting from one side and joining the other side. So if I draw PQ parallel to BC, right, in some triangle ABC, then AP by PB equals to AQ by QC, right? If PQ parallel to BC. So this is the first thing that we learned. And there was some extension of this theorem also, that AP by AB, right? In small triangle and in this big triangle. So AP by AB would be equal to AQ by AC. So this was the extension of theorem 6.1. And then we learned about this theorem 6.2. So where is Shaima? Maybe she is traveling or she is not well. Okay, so this was the converse of 6.1. And what was that? If I have these sides which are proportional. So if I have AB proportional to PB, AB by BP proportional to AQ by QC, so then it says that PQ would be parallel to BC. So this was theorem 6.2, right, guys?
Sir.
Okay, so this was just the small recap. So what I would tell you guys that please keep in mind that the key idea is that, what is the key idea of this exercise, 6.2 exercise? What is the key idea? First, we have to identify a triangle. Identify a triangle, right? First thing is that we have to look where is that triangle in which we have parallel lines, right? So if we have identified these two things, then problem solving would be easy. First, we have to look for the triangle. In that triangle, there are some parallel sides, right? So first look for the triangle which has some parallel lines. Then we can apply those 6.1 and 6.2 theorem. So just remember these two things. Okay, guys.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so we were solving which question? So we solved this fourth question, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Shama is not here again. And in the previous class, I had sent you guys some homework. So what happened to that, guys? Yeah, did you guys get any homework?
Yes, sir. Proving the 6.1 theorem.
Yeah, and there were two or three more questions, right?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, you guys didn't try that. Rizwan and Tala. Yes, Tala and Rizwan. Why
Yes.
so why so silent? Homework, homework, sir. What happened to that homework? You guys you guys forgot.
Yes.
Hmm. So please try those questions, and if you face any doubt, then ask me. Right? Because those questions are meant for the practice purpose. So if you guys practice more, then your calculation would be good. So that will help you. Okay, please send me those notebooks. Okay, so Shama has not joined yet. Okay, so yeah. Okay, there are some modification in the Zoom, right? Upgradation in Zoom app. They have made some app. Okay.
I
Yeah,
have not updated.
yeah. Yours is not updated. Zoom.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you? Yeah. So can you see the polls feature? New feature which is called polls.
No, sir.
So upgrade your Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah. So whose turn was it? Okay, my turn. Then Rizwan, and then Talha. Mine, Rizwan, Talha, Hashid. Shama is not there. So let us quickly finish this chapter. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this part is already given. Parallel things are already given. Right. DE parallel to OQ. So we have this diagram, right? And it is already given that, uh, yeah. So when you don't connect the lines, then you increase the width of the lines, right?
Yes, very true.
Yeah. Okay, so this one is this, and this one is this, and this one. Okay, so P, E, and D, F, O, Q, R. So what is the first information? DE parallel to OQ. So where is, oh, this is looking like O. So D, right, DE parallel to what? QO. So what is the triangle? First thing is that we have to identify the triangle. So what is the triangle in which DE parallel to QO? Yes, guys. Hmm? Yeah,
DE Paleto.
yeah, ED parallel to QO. In which triangle? Yes. Talha, ED parallel to QO. In which triangle? Yes, Talha.
Oh,
First thing is that we have to identify the triangle.
PQR.
PQR. So in PQR, do you have a D point? In PQR, do you have a D point?
Oh,
Right.
POQ.
POQ, right? So
Yes.
POQ is the triangle. The first thing is that we have to figure out what is the triangle. And if we have figured out the triangle and if we have figured out the parallel lines, then application of theorem is easy, right? So first thing is that identification of triangle. So POQ. So in triangle POQ, ED is parallel to QO. Is that correct, Hashid and Talha?
So could you repeat once again?
Yeah. So you see that this was given. DE parallel to OQ.
Yes, sir.
DE parallel to OQ. So to apply the 6.1 or 6.2 theorem, we have to find the triangle first, right?
Yes, sir.
So as Rizwan identified that POQ would be the triangle. So we can see that in triangle POQ, we have ED line which is parallel to QO, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so Tala boss, understood? Yes, Tala.
Initiating thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up. Okay, maybe he's
Mic
uh,
problem.
yeah, he is surrounded by so many members of family, so he can't
And
unmute.
birds.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, Tala. Yeah. So now if we have identified, then we can write. So in a triangle POQ, right? ED parallel to what? QO. So if ED parallel to QO, then we can write what? It is one. Theorem 6.1. How can we write theorem 6.1? In triangle POQ, remember in triangle POQ, we have ED parallel to QO.
You
So yeah, what would be theorem 6.1? So this is these are the two parallel lines and this is the triangle, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is the theorem 6.1 that we know?
Uh, uh, PQ by EB.
So first would be first
PQ
we
by
see short.
ER.
Yeah, PQ by ER.
PQ by. Yes, because PQ is line.
So we can only take a POQ triangle. In
Uh,
POQ, yeah, in PO, let's say QO triangle, we have this ED. So first we cannot take this third side, right? Third side is,
Right there.
yeah, we will not touch this side. So only the sides that we would take would be PQ and PO. So first we
PO
would,
and DE by DE.
yeah, so first we should take the shorter side, right?
Oh,
Shorter.
yeah. Yes, sir.
So PE by EQ.
PQ.
First PE and then EQ. This would be equal to how much?
PD by PO.
PD by DU. Right,
They
this is
form,
theorem
yes, sir.
6.1.
Yes.
So is that clear, guys? Yes, Hashid and Talha, clear? Yes, guys.
Tell us what shows thumbs up.
Yeah. Acha, who showed thumbs up? Both the guys. Talha showed thumbs up. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so from theorem 6.1. Right. Now we have this information, so let us keep this information. This is the first information. Now, what is the other information which is given? DF parallel to OR. So this DF parallel to OR. So which is the triangle? Yeah. So Hashid, you tell me what would be the triangle?
Sir,
Yes. Your voice broke, Hashid, in the middle. So what would be the triangle? Mm, yeah. So can you can write it in the chat box, Hashid. So did anyone else heard what Hashid said?
Music.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So Hashid, your voice broke in the middle, so we couldn't hear you. Yeah,
sir,
yeah.
POR is the triangle.
Yes, of course, absolutely right. So in a triangle, good. So in triangle POR, right? In triangle POR, DF parallel to OR. DF parallel to OR. So whenever we have found the triangle and the parallel lines, then rest is easy. We have to apply the theorem 6.1. So what would be theorem 6.1, Hashid?
Sir, if two lines are parallel, then they are proportional.
Yeah, two other sides are proportional. So what would
Yes.
be that? How can we write that? Yeah,
Sir, it is DE parallel to OR, right?
DF parallel, DF
It's a DF
parallel to.
parallel to OR, then PF proportional to
Yeah, first we should take the shorter. Yeah, PF, if I take PF, then the rest one.
yes, a PF parallel to a PF by
No,
P
no,
FR.
yeah, PF by FR. That is the ratio, right? So PF by FR, this would be equal to the ratio of the other side. So what is the other side of the triangle? Yes. Yes, Hashim. You are absolutely correct. So this is the first ratio, right? So what would be the other ratio? This should be equal to, yes. Again, there is some problem with your mind. So Rizwan, what would be the other ratio?
PD by DO.
PD by DO, right? So again, from theorem, I should write theorem, right? So 6.1. So this is the second information that we have, right? We have utilized this one, right? So you guys look this first equation and also carefully look this second equation. So what is the ratio which is appearing two times, which is reappearing? So in the right hand side, I have PD by
PD
DO.
by DO.
Yeah, yeah, PD by DO is reappearing, right? So if this right hand side is equal, which means that this,
The left hand side is
so from from 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah, from 1 and 2, we can say that PE by EQ, this is equal to PF.
PF by FR.
So this we have proved, right?
Yes, sir.
Now you guys see that what is this PE by EQ and PF by FR signifies. So these are the ratios of the other side, right? Where E and F are the points lie on the PQ side and PR side, right? So if these ratios are the same, which means that what can we say about EF and QR?
EF and QR are parallel.
Yeah, EF and QR are
Parallel.
parallel, right?
Yes, sir.
So we have identified the other triangle, that in triangle PQR, what do we have? In triangle PQR, we have PE by EQ equals to PF by FR. So this will tell us that what? EF parallel to QR. 6.2. Oh, I should write theorem 6.2. Right, so hence proved. This was the proof that that was needed, right? So any doubt, guys? Any question, any doubt? Yes, guys. Any question? Yeah, Rizwan, you said, do you have any question?
Yes, sir, all clear.
Oh, good. Stella, oh, who left?
Hashim.
Hashid. Oh, Hashid got disconnected. Yes,
Sir,
Stella, sir. Yes, yes, Rizwan, yes.
so in the last one part, right? In
Yeah,
triangle PQR.
yeah, yeah, you see, yeah, in triangle PQR, right? In this bigger triangle, what do we have? In this bigger, yeah, we have a PQR and this EF line. So this ratio, the ratio of the sides, right? PE by EQ is equal to PF and then FR, right? This is equal,
Yes.
which means that EF would be parallel to QR by theorem 6.2, right? This is the converse of theorem 6.1. If ratios are equal, then sides would be, or there would be some parallel lines, right? Okay, you guys quickly note it down, and then yes, Hashid, do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, please note it down, and then Rizwan will help us in solving the next question.
Team.
Yeah, so that the next was your turn, right? This was my turn, so next was your turn. We have only two theorems, right? And the idea
Yes.
is simple. Identify the triangle and then the parallel lines. So just, yeah, you guys, whenever you guys have noted, okay, quickly, because I have 24 minutes and I have how many? 3 or 4 questions. So
Done, sir.
done.
Yes, sir.
Talha
Done.
and Hashid. Yes. Talha, noted. Yeah. Sorry, Talha. But can you write in the chat box, or can anyhow, any means possible, can you say me that you have written or not? Yes. Talha, noted. Should I scroll down the screen? Hmm. Oh, thumbs up. Thumbs up. Oh, so this was okay. So let us solve the other question. So whenever you guys know my policy, right? Whenever you have any doubt, you can without hesitation ask me. So don't break the policy, any of you guys. Okay. Yeah, 6.1. So what is given in figure 6.21? What is 6.21? Yeah, so in figure 6.21, the idea is that we have to identify the right. Okay, so this is a very complicated figure. Mm, yeah, this one, and this is parallel, this is parallel, this is parallel. Okay, this is O point, this is A, B, C. Right, what we need to prove? P, Q, R. So in figure A, B, C are points on OP respectively. Show that BC parallel to QR. BC parallel to QR. Hmm. So yeah, you guys, who left? Tala got disconnected. Yes. So first we write all the information that we have, right, Rizwan? So
Yes.
yeah. So Tala is in the waiting room. Please wait, guys. Yeah. Now he has to. Okay. So what is the information that is given? AB parallel to PQ. AB parallel to PQ. Right. So this is what triangle? Which triangle is that? Which triangle we will use? AB parallel to PQ. Rizwan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is given. This is the given information. AB parallel to PQ. So we will use which triangle?
POQ.
PQ. Absolutely right. So POQ is the triangle. Okay, so let us write that information first, and then we will see what happens next. Okay, so idea is that we just collect the information and then see what's the end. The end goal is that we have to prove BC parallel to QR. So we have to prove BC parallel to QR. So the idea would be what? Can you guess the idea, Ms. One? The idea would be what? We have to prove BC parallel to QR.
Yes.
So what would be the idea?
Yeah, to find
Yeah.
triangles.
No. Ah, we have to find the triangle. Yeah, I thought you are saying angles. So we have to find the triangle. Let's say the triangle is OQR. Right.
Yeah.
Triangle is OQR. So how can you prove that BC parallel to QR?
We'll see if there is a line. First, we'll see BC equals to QR, parallel to QR.
No. BC would be why BC would be equal to parallel to QR. This is what we have to prove. BC parallel to QR. So yes, you have correctly predicted the triangle. Right. So in this triangle, we have to prove BC parallel to QR. So how can we do that? You know that in the back of your mind, you know that we can use the converse of the. So if we want to prove the parallel, so then we have to use the converse of 6.1. So 6.2. Right. If I want to prove BC parallel to QR, so I will have to prove that ratio of these two are the same, right? So what ratio? OB by
PQ.
BQ would be equal to.
OB by CR.
So this I need to prove. If I have reached this point, then BC would be parallel to QR. This is the
Yes,
end result, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now let us shift our focus from here and let's shift our focus to this triangle. So
Yes.
in triangle O, what? PQ. Right, in triangle OPQ, AB is parallel to PQ. Right, so then what would be equal? This is given. Quickly. Oh, I have 30 minutes. Quickly.
OA equals to
Huh?
AP. Oh,
Hurry.
sorry, PA, yeah, AP. And OB equals to BQ.
So you see that OB by BQ, you have got this. You have got this ratio. So this part is done,
Yes.
right? And this is what theorem 6.1,
6.1.
right? So this is our first equation. Okay. So now we have got this point. Now let us, what is the other information? AC parallel to PR. So AC parallel to PR, which triangle? Quickly.
Triangle DOR.
O, O, OPR, ORP, what did you say? Which
BOR.
POR? Okay, so POR is same as OPR, right? So yeah,
Yes, yes.
OPR. Okay, so in triangle, what? OPR. This is given. What is given? AC parallel to PR. So this is given, right? Which means that which is what? Which means what?
Which means that PO.
PO. OPR is the triangle.
Oh
OPR.
yeah. PA
It will start
by
with
AO.
it will start with O only. If
Okay.
OPR is the triangle, it will start with O.
OA equals to AP. OA by AP
Yes, OA by AP equals to
equals to OC by CR.
CR. Right. This is theorem 6.1. So you see OC by CR. Now we have got the second one also. Right. So this figure was a terrible or horrific looking figure, but the
No,
question,
no.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, the figure was looking complicated, but the question was easy, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, like this.
Yeah. So now from what? From 1 and 2.
It OBQ or OB by BQ equals OC by CR.
Right. So this we
Yes.
wanted to actually prove. Right. So now
Yeah.
we will write that in
BC
triangle. Yeah, in triangle what?
PQR. PQR.
PQR. So OQR, right?
Oh yeah,
OB
OQR.
by
Okay.
BQ. Right. So OQR.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So in triangle OQR, OB by BQ is OC by CR. This is we have proved,
Yes.
right? And from this, we can say that what is
BC is parallel to QR.
QR? So theorem 6.2, right?
So,
Okay, you guys, do you guys have any doubt? Hashid and Tala.
No, sir, no, no.
Okay, so please note it down and then Tala. Okay, Tala is muted today. So what should I do? Tala, next time there will be 2 questions for you. So
multiple.
okay. Yeah, you guys quickly note it down. I have 13 minutes and how many questions? So let me take the 7th question. Okay. And yeah, so let me take the 7th question. 8th question, Hashid will do. 9th will be my turn, and then 10th will be Rizwan. So then it will be, and we have only 12 minutes. Because, yeah, because Then we will be able to start the new exercise from the next class.
So can you scroll a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So, thank you. Send it.
Done. Hashid and Talha.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I need to look the chat for Talha response. Yes, Talha, noted.
Yeah. அப்ப அங்கே கேமரா வந்து
Yes.
sorry, sir.
Oh, no, no worries, no worries. Yeah, so Talha, noted. Okay.
He says yes.
Okay, so we will take the revenge of this silence. So, Talha, in the next class.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so because Talha is facing some problem, so I will take the arrow for Talha. Okay. Yeah, this what so seventh question. Using theorem 6.1, prove that line drawn through the midpoint of one side. So let's draw the triangle first. First idea is that we should have a triangle, right? So let's say that this is A, B, C triangle, and prove that a line through the midpoint of one side. So let's say that this is the midpoint. Let's say this is P, right? And if P is the midpoint, which means that what?
It will, it will join with PC.
Yeah, so if P is the midpoint, which means that let's say that this is 2, right?
So
This
it will be equal AP
Half
yeah.
of AB.
Yes, absolutely correct. So AP would be equal to PB. Yeah, that is what I was trying to clarify. So if AP is the midpoint, then AP would be equals to P. Right, absolutely good. So this we know. And what is the other information? That one side of a triangle parallel to the other side. So this is parallel to, let's say, this is Q. Right.
Mhm.
So this is, if you guys recall, this is called the midpoint theorem. Right. Okay. So drawn the parallel, then we have to prove that this side bisects the third side. Right. So we have to prove that AQ equal to QC. Right. So bisect
Yes.
meaning that it divides this in equal parts. So AQ, we have to prove AQ equal to QC. This we have to prove. Okay, so we have the triangle, we have the parallel lines. So we can write, this is given. So we can write PQ parallel to what? BC. So this is given in a triangle ABC. So we can write AP by PB equal to AQ by QC from theorem 6.1. Right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we know AP equals to PB. So we can change any of the values. So we can write a PB in place of AP or AP in place of PB. So whichever way you guys want to write. So we can write this as PB by PB. this is equals to AQ by QC, right? So PB cancels and we have 1. So 1 equals to AQ by QC. So this guy goes over here. So AQ equals to QC. Right. So proved. Any doubt in this question, guys?
So in any question we can substitute like any value, like for AP I can substitute PB. In
Yeah.
every question.
So for this type of when AP equals to PB. So then if this is given, then we can write, right?
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, but if AP is not equal to what PB, then the
We can't do.
ratio would be simply, yeah. So the ratio would be simply different. AP by PB only. Right. This is a special case. This is a special case that AP was equal to PB. So if this was the case, let's say this is P. So you can see that AP not equals to PB, right? But
Yes, sir.
Yes.
but this will hold. But this ratio will hold. AP by PB equal to AQ by QC. This ratio will hold, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you guys quickly note it down, and then Harshit will tell us about this eighth question. Yes, Harshit, done noting.
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
And again, Tara. Tala. Yeah, so, okay.
He says yes.
Hmm. Okay, so please, Tala, in the next class, please respond so that we can understand whether you have, whether you have understood or not, because you know our policy, right? All the terms are subjected to market risk, and please, please read carefully before. Okay, so yeah, eighth question, Hashit. So
Yes, sir.
using theorem 6.2, prove that the line joining the midpoints of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side, right? So we have to prove that this is A, B, ABC, right? And these are the midpoints. Let's say P and Q. So we have both midpoints.
Yes, sir.
So let us write what is given. What is the given information? We are given that. What is given?
So we are
Yes.
given that we have to prove PQ parallel to BC, and they have
Yeah.
given.
Yeah. PQ parallel to BC. We have to prove. Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
this and what is given?
So AP by PB, which is equals to AQ by QC.
No. With this we have to prove. This we have to prove. Right.
Yes, sir.
So PQ parallel to BC. What is given? That P is the midpoint, right? Which
Yes,
means
sir.
that
AP
AP
equal to
equals
PB.
to P. And AQ is midpoint, so AQ would be equal to QC.
QC.
This is given. So we have to prove this. So let us prove, right?
Yes, sir.
So to prove PQ parallel to BC, we have to prove that in triangle ABC, what we have to prove? We have to prove that AP by PB is equal to AQ by QC. Right? This we have to prove, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so first AP by PB equals to what? This is AP or PB by PB, which is 1, right?
Yes.
So AP by PB is how much? This is 1. This is first part. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And similarly, we can prove that AQ by QC is how much? 1.
Yes, sir.
Similarly. So looking at the first and second equation, we can say that AP by PB would be equal to, from equation first and second, AP by PB equals to AQ by QC.
Yes, sir.
So which means that, which says that PQ parallel to BC, converse of or 6.2 theorem. Right. So using theorem 6.2. So we have used this theorem 6.2 and we have proven that this is parallel. Is that so clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, quickly note it down, and then there is my turn, right?
So can you scroll little
Yes,
bit?
down.
Yes. Yes. Talas is down to.
Mhm. Okay, okay. I have only 1 minute and 2 questions. But before I do, please, okay, so I will have to give some homework, right? Whenever you guys have noted, yeah, Tejasvi has just. Hello, Tejasvi. Hi.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. You were not present in the previous class. Are you all
Yes,
right? Everything good?
yes, sir. Actually, I had some network problem. That's why I wasn't able to join. I
Oh,
guess my father informed Learnivio.
oh, okay.
Yes,
But
sir.
oh, no, no worries. Because yeah, Amira was missing you. So yeah, who has joined? Who joined? No. Who is waiting in the waiting? Abir is waiting. Yeah, noted, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so yeah, let me give some homework, guys, first. Okay, Talha, noted. Yeah,
He says yes.
yeah, and Hashid, you have also noted, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I guess that these two questions will take in the next class. I wanted to finish that, but okay. So, but before you guys go, let me give some. Hmm, this is similar figures. This one is, yeah. So just 7 and 8, two questions. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Just take the screenshot, or you can go into the learning.
Which question?
7 and 8.
Okay.
Yeah. And please send those homework, guys. Salah, you were sending, but in recent times you have stopped sharing the answers. So please, guys. Okay, who has just joined? Hello, Abir, and who was the rest? So,
Hello, sir.
hello, hi. Okay, Abir has joined and Tejasvi has joined. So who is left? Amira and yeah, Amar and Ryan also used to come. But okay, guys. So Rizwan, Tala, and Hashid. See you guys on Sunday.
Okay, sir. Bye.
Can you scroll down?
Oh,
Sir?
yeah. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Yes, Amira has start this. Yes, hello Amira, assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam, walaikum assalam. Okay, so let's wait for Amar and Rayan also, and then we'll start the class. So,
How are you, sir?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, good, sir.
Okay, so yes, Tejasvi, we didn't go ahead much, and yeah, so we were, this fourth and fifth was the homework. So Abir has sent me the, but Amira, what about you? So let me.
I have sent the homework, sir.
Oh, you have also sent the homework. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I guess they have not sent me the homework yet. The learning routine. Okay, so we learned about the nth term of NEP, right? So
Yes,
when you
sir.
were there, yeah. So then there would be not would be not a problem in this class for you. We only did this second and third question.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I guess so. I also did this fourth one. Okay, so we have yeah, 5 minutes have passed. So let's wait for 2 or 3 minutes more, and then we'll start the class. So in the meantime, do you guys have any doubt, any question from the previous chapters or previous classes? Yes.
No, sir.
Okay, and you guys have also sent me the those questions. So I will discuss those questions some point later. Some point later, I will discuss about that. And yeah. So you guys have also got some project works, right? The homework assignments.
Yes, sir.
So did you get any assignment from maths, in maths?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you can also send me those assignments, and if you face any problem or doubt, you can ask me. So
Okay,
then
sir.
yeah, then we can discuss those questions in here also. And what you guys do, or what I would suggest you, that please quickly finish those assignments so that you guys can enjoy your holidays to the fullest. Otherwise, you guys will always think about those pending assignments. And yeah. And in the last, you will try to complete all those assignments in one go. So that would be hectic. So what you guys do is that just finish those assignments. Okay, so Amar has not done it, and who was the other guy? Ryan and Sher and all. Let me ask the Learnivio team that if they are joining or not, so that we can start the class.